So we're at 97S, line 22, 7B97, Triode Cathode, Plate Currents, UFO 5G Wow Seti. Here's our alien radio signal. And this says Plate Currents, Triode Cathode, UFO Space Communications Device, line 22, Wow Data, Keyword Research. So we're back to doing some research again. July 26, 2013, today's August 17th. This is about phase space to triode to pentodes. These were the keywords in previous videos formulas. Line 22, 7B97 is triode vacuum Higgs signal formula. 97R, quotes and diagrams are from wiki. Operation, triode with separate cathode and filament. Triode in which filament serves as a cathode. And filament omitted from diagram. Schematic circuit symbols for triodes. Filament, F is the filament, C is the cathode, G is the grid, and P is the plate. In the triode, electrons are released into the tube from the metal cathode by heating it, a process called thermionic emission. The cathode is heated red hot by a separate current flowing through a thin metal filament. In a few triodes, the filament itself is the cathode, while in most the filament heats a separate cathode element. Virtually all the air is removed from the tube so the electrons can move freely. The negative electrons are attracted to the positively charged plate, a node, and flow through the space between the grid wires to it, creating a current through the tube from cathode to plate. The magnitude of this current can be controlled by a voltage applied between the cathode and the grid. A more negative voltage on the grid will repel some of the electrons, so fewer get through to the plate, reducing the plate current. A positive voltage on the grid will attract more electrons from the cathode, so more reach the plate, increasing the plate current. Therefore, a low power varying AC signal applied to the grid can control a much more powerful plate current, resulting in amplification. Variation in the grid voltages will cause identical proportional variations in the plate current. By placing a suitable load resistance in the plate circuit, the varying current will cause a varying voltage across the resistance, which is much larger than the input voltage variations, resulting in voltage gain. The triode is a normally on device, and current flows to the plate with zero voltage on the grid. The plate current is progressively reduced as the grid is made more negative with respect to the cathode. Usually a constant DC voltage bias is applied to the grid to set the DC current through the tube, and the varying signal voltage is superimposed on it. A sufficiently negative voltage on the grid, usually around 3 to 5 volts, will prevent any electrons from getting through to the plate, turning off the plate current. This is called the cutoff voltage. Since below cutoff, the plate current ceases to be proportional to the grid voltage, the voltage on the grid must remain above the cutoff voltage for faithful linear amplification. The triode is very similar in operation to the N-channel JFET. It is normally on and progressively switched off as the grid gate is pulled increasingly negative of the source cathode. The keyword triode characteristics will be in the next video. Thank you for watching.